afternoon, South Africa. Welcome to Afternoon Express. I'm Bonnie. It is so exciting to be here today, not only because it's a Friday, but secondly, because we're going to whisk you away into the weekend with a lovely chat with one of South Africa's best-loved actors, most prolific actor, Terence Bridgett. So can't wait to chat to him. Stick around for that. And also be ready to slap on your dancing shoes and get grooving, because performing in the loft today, we have internationally recognized duo Shekinah Donnell and Kyle Deutsch performing their summer hit, Back to the Beach. Somebody else who's with me in the kitchen is Danilo.
Thank you, Bon Bizzle. Welcome to the weekend, South Africa. My name is Danilo and we've got a brand new guest joining us in the loft today in our kitchen. She is one of the product developers for Woolies, and her name is Pueta. Welcome to the loft.
Great to be here.
Awesome. So what are we making today in the kitchen? Because I hear that it is one of my favorites, and you and I are going to be besties after today.
So we are making homemade gourmet burgers. Delicious at that.
Looking forward to it. If you guys want that recipe and the shopping list, afternoonexpress.co.za is where you can find it. And also don't forget, we usually post these recipes on Facebook too. So if you're busy scrolling through your timeline, make sure you go find it, comment on it, and cook along with us right here on air. You can also find us on our other social media sites, Twitter as well as Instagram. In the meantime, though, while I get myself ready to engage with these beautiful gourmet burgers, we've got Bonnie standing by on the couch with the terribly talented Terence Bridgett.
Thank you, Danilo. Burgers are the perfect Friday food. Now, he's one of South Africa's most gifted and hardest working actors. If there's a soap or series being shot in South Africa, chances are he's in it. From theatre to film, from comedy to drama, from darling to villain, he can do it all. And he does it with a serious amount of swag and style. Joining us on the couch is the outrageously talented Mr. Terence Bridgett.
Hello, beautiful woman.
It's so lovely to have you. Thank you so much for joining us in the loft.
To be here. Thank you.
Okay, so you're starring in SABC3's High Rollers right now, playing the layered baddie Denton.
The layered baddie,
He's very layered. I love your villains are always beautifully layered. I love
an onion. Yes,
well
he is.
Nuanced.
He is layered because he's kind of the... beautifully written by Henriette in the writing department. He is actually a pillar of the community, you know. He's sort of the guy who's verging on deacon in the church. At the same time, he's a completely obsessive psychopath. So I've had a lot of fun sinking my teeth into Uncle Denton. Uncle Denton's cool, three-piece suit, tie, but he will kill you with one hand.
I love your villains because they're always nuanced with so much humanity. How do you pull that off?
Thank you. That's such a lovely compliment. And I would, you see, only an actress can actually ask that kind of question.
Yes, yes.
I have a thing, and I've always had a thing, because I've had to play so many of them, is to play villain as victim. So if your point of origin isn't just to be the bad guy, your point of origin is your villain is a victim himself. It puts your audience in a really strange place. They don't know exactly who to sympathize with, because they're like, oh, that he's behaving like that, but because. So I think it makes for more textured drama if you play a villain as a victim of his own kind of reality.
You did that so perfectly with Chico Boyces on Isidingo. Oh my gosh. The one week I hated him, and the next week I felt guilty for feeling so sorry for him.
Yeah, Chico was I think, still one of my absolute favorites. He was twisted, he was dark, he was... but he was just actually trying to get it right all the time, but never quite cracked it. He was also my first... soap opera.
Was it your first soap opera?
Yeah, I mean, there is that journey on Isidingo for a protracted time. I had two fantastic wives. I had Ilse Klunk, Kim Kluter, amazing actresses.
Yes, amazing actresses.
So we got to play and get really dark, and it gets quite intimate when you've been working with someone for about 4 years on a daily basis. But yeah, Chico, I loved him. Still do.
And everyone who works with you says you're just so amazing to work with. I'm still looking forward to working with you.
We haven't done it yet.
Yeah, but we will. We will. So obviously then the media started calling you the soap slut. Let's talk soapies. Love them, hate them?
You know, I think it's the most 9 to 5 you'll get as an actor, even though it's not 9 to 5, it's 7 to 7. But it's the most normal of an acting reality's kind of hours, as opposed to doing theatre or doing, 3 shows on a Saturday, 2 shows on a Sunday. It's the most stable. It's addictive because you sign long contracts. I do think if you can bring a level of integrity to it, then it doesn't feel so much like soap, and it does feel a little more like drama. So
Yeah.
you don't feel like you're compromising quite as much. But I love them because they do have a responsibility to vibrate within the contemporary vernacular. And vernacular, by that I mean across the board, not
Yes.
necessarily just language. I think whether it's Afrikaans or something like High Rollers or Isidingo, which is completely eclectic in terms of its audience, or Muvhango, which is very specific in terms of its audience. I haven't done Muvhango, but I've been on most of the
Are you
others.
on a soapy bucket list right now?
Yeah.
Check, Muvhango check, Generations check,
But
Isidingo
yes,
check.
there are a couple of boxes that still need to be ticked.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And have you ever feared that you're getting typecast as the villain? And have you ever tried to break out of that mold?
I tell you what, when I graduated from drama school, I studied at UCT. One of my lecturers said to me, I would never play villains because my eyes were too soft. And gave too much away. So it's quite interesting that I've ended up playing so many of them. I do play a lot of extreme characters, so I try and keep it kind of eclectic. I've done very flamboyant characters like Sept and Laan, which are very far from a villain. I mean, he's basically exploding out of a fondant cake. At every given opportunity is old Jerome. But I also played a lot of twins in my time.
What is that like?
That is.
For me,
quite
as an
strange.
actress, it just seems so daunting.
But it is a really nice opportunity to flex your thespian muscularity.
To sink or swim, actually,
Yeah,
as well.
it's one of those really awesome flashy moments where you get to play two completely different people.
Yeah.
And if you have the right kind of budget, I mean, I've done it on stage, I've done it on Binneland, which was, I think, my first Afrikaans award. And then I've done it on screen now in a movie recently with Samuel L. Jackson.
What film is that?
It's called Kite, and it's a sort of a revisited anime film, and I play twins again. But they really had the budget to do it properly, so it's quite fascinating for me to watch.
Will we be seeing that on screen soon?
No, that's come and gone already, alas. What's coming up film-wise is a very exciting project called Happiness is a Four-Letter Word.
Yes, Happiness. Yes, I heard about that,
which is coming out on
It's an amazing
Valentine's
book.
Day.
I read the book. Yeah, yeah.
And it's a really charming movie.
And what kind of a character do you play there?
That's another flamboyant, fondant one. Yeah.
Terrence, there's still so much to chat to you about. And one of the things I want to talk to you about when we return is your one-man show and your stage work.
Oh,
but
excellent.
we're going to go for a break right now. After the break, Danilo makes us some delicious burgers for the weekend. And don't forget to enter our Go Green SMS competition. All the details on this week's questions are available on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. We only have a few short weeks left until the draw for the ultimate grand prize. Take a look at this.
The Afternoon Express team is going green. Join us every Tuesday at 4 p.m. until September as we bring you the most innovative trends in sustainable fashion, food, decor and design, as well as handy tips to help you reduce your carbon footprint.
Answer our Go Green question every Tuesday and stand a chance to win a R1,000 Woolies gift card every week.
Plus, simply by entering, you also go into the big draw for the ultimate grand prize worth over R500,000.
Including a dream sustainable kitchen makeover from Cordev, fitted with Bosch appliances with R300,000. Also, up to R250,000 worth of home upgrades so you can live off the grid. Plus, food and homeware from Woolworths valued at R75,000. And a R25,000 towards a school of your choice with My School.
So, go big, go green with Afternoon Express every Tuesday at 4 p.m. to win these amazing prizes.
Woolies and I collaborating to raise 100 million Rand through the My School program. Are you with us?
A very warm welcome back to Afternoon Express. So in the kitchen today, we're making a delicious gourmet homemade burger, which you can cook along with us right here on the show. And we've got a first-time chef on Afternoon Express, Pueta, and she's also AKA, you want to call yourself Dot. Where did the name Dot and Pueta come together as like a name? I don't get it.
My first name is Pueta, actually, and my second name is Dorothy. And to shorten it and make it lively, I call it Dot.
Amazing. Well, welcome to Afternoon Express and welcome to our loft. It's very
Thank you.
exciting to see new chefs come in and out of here. As a product developer for Woolies, you really have a lot of experience and looking forward to learning something from you today. And burgers are my favorite.
Oh, I love them too. And they're easy to...
Easy to make?
Yeah.
And you've sold me already. But
Okay.
obviously, first time in our loft, initiation is necessary.
Okay.
Do you like chilies?
Yes.
So before we get started, how about a bit of chili? Stick out your finger.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
First time in our loft, you have to taste some of our chili sauce. There we go. And now we can get going.
Yum.
Fantastic. So,
Yum.
now you're officially part of the team, so we can get going. So what can I help you with?
So we're going to start off with the burgers. We'll start with the vegetarian burger, which will take, I think, about 4 minutes to prepare.
Cool.
2 minutes for each
side, okay.
And the beef one is about 4
minutes, or 2 each?
Sorry,
6
6 minutes. Sorry.
Okay.
And 3 minutes each side. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So what do we do? Just take them off.
Just take them out, and then we put a little bit of oil, just enough just to coat the base of the pan.
Cool. How much? Say when.
Just put. That's enough. And then you always want your pan to be coated.
Swirl it around.
And then you can put also in the other pan.
Cool. I'm guessing you're keeping your vegetarian burgers away from your...
Yeah, I think
Beef
that's a good
burgers.
idea. Don't want anyone to be offended.
Yeah.
So you can slot 2 of these vegetarians right in there. You can get the beef ones
I'll
and help
slot
me
them.
out.
Cool.
Yep. And you put in there.
I'll keep an eye on
Side,
it because I suppose burgers are a very personal thing. It depends on kind of how people like their burgers. I'm
Definitely.
particularly keen on having mine medium, so...
Me too.
And in terms
But-
of a trick of keeping them not cooking all the way through or getting all funky textured or not the right consistency, is it low heat, high heat? How do you work
Low
burgers?
heat.
Low
I
heat.
always say if you get high heat never cooks, burns.
Doesn't.
So
I don't know.
medium heat, safest place to be, I guess, playing around. Yeah, that's
So
my
we'll
thing.
leave these to go for 2 minutes. I'll keep an eye on them and I'll flip them over for you
Yeah.
as we go. But
right.
obviously we're making gourmet burgers today,
Yes,
so we're not
we're
making
going
just
with gourmet.
traditional.
Yeah, gourmet burger. And whilst your burgers are cooking, you're going to put your potato wedges right in a oven
In the
for
oven.
220 degrees, 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
For them just to grill nicely.
Yes.
So yeah, you can just...
Cool, so remove all the plastic.
Yep.
Cool, so just remove all the plastic from the tray and then
Yes. Then you place it on your dish. Pan, and you slot it in an oven and
Cool.
grill 220 degrees Celsius.
what? Cool, so I'll put that in
20
the next few minutes or so, but I need to
I think
flip
we're
these
ready,
over.
yeah. The vegetarians ones, I think they're more ready.
Need to flip.
Yeah.
Cool. And what are we doing for sauces and stuff?
So for sauces, we for the beef burger, we decided to do mayo and horseradish. Now, horseradish is looks like a parsnip actually, but it's part of the mustard family.
Oh, so it's got a nice,
it's
like, sort of peppery kind
peppery, yeah, and quite a lot of heat. Hey, don't underestimate.
Horseradish. Wow, I should give you a scoop
But-
of that. Instead of the chili sauce.
And it's got quite a lot of intense flavor, which goes well with the beef.
Okay.
So we're going to put 2
2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons in mayo
1,
and 2,
2.
and then you can mix that. And for the vegetarian, if I can just
Go
get
for it,
into
yeah.
this
I'll
part.
pick this one up so then you can show us.
Yeah, for the vegetarian, we're going to be using the sriracha, which is quite a
Trendy thing at the
Trendy,
moment.
yeah,
I've
it
seen
is.
it all over the place.
I mean, it took New York by storm, and now it hit South Africa. We have this also in our stores. Sriracha. I'm going to put
Possibly also about 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons, but I'm actually not going to measure it. Measure by
To
eye.
taste.
Yes, to taste.
And you and I both like burny things, so I don't know if the other ladies like their things burny, but I do. So let's just be a little bit more generous with that. Sriracha, I like that idea. We're going to mix that one up. I must
Yeah.
make sure I flip these over quickly
Yes,
because I want to
please.
make sure that my burgers are medium. I don't want them to overcook.
Yeah.
But you can just keep an eye on them and make sure that they are Right, I'm actually going to leave these two going for a bit, so in case someone wants them well done. So those are going to sit on for a little bit. That's going to be made. All we've got to do basically now is assemble them onto the roll. But we've got some really cool ingredients we're adding to these burgers today to make them that beautiful gourmet taste. And you can do this all at home. It's very, very simple. And if you want the recipe for this, it is available on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. It's a really rad website, and especially for something like this, for kids' parties, for your home, for the weekend. It's a great, great way to get the whole family together around the table.
Romantic dinner, hey? Don't underestimate. Don't underestimate them. Don't do that.
Girl would ever want on a date to eat a burger?
You can make them light as much as you can make them quite chunky and heavy. Yeah, that's the truth with burgers.
Chili, burgers, messiness. I don't think that's a great date idea at all. She will stay in the kitchen, I think, in many ways.
That can be so romantic. Don't underestimate burgers.
I'll tell you what really is a cool thing to do on a date is make sure that you get your feet nicely done. Bonnie's got a footsie tip for us.
Thank you. Spring is here and it's time to wear your sandals again, so don't let ugly heels ruin your mojo. Every stylist knows you need to be groomed from head to toe for summer, so stick with us. We've got your footsie tip of the day for fabulous feet.
Soft feet are beautiful feet, but how do you keep them velvet smooth? Here are some easy tips to care for your feet. First and foremost, you need to keep up a regular foot care regime, which will keep your hard skin at bay. Experts recommend using a foot file to gently remove hard skin and rough edges. The Scholl Velvet Smooth Electronic Foot File is an express pedi at your fingertips. Use light to medium pressure in circular motions to target those hard areas and rinse afterwards. Finish your routine by massaging a light moisture cream enriched with a formula of vital vitamins and scientifically developed ingredients. Scholl's Essential Moisture Cream will leave your feet feeling silky smooth and supple. But you need to be kinder to your feet to keep them looking smooth. Thick, hard skin will keep coming back unless the underlying cause of the pressure or friction on the feet is found and treated. Don't ever wear shoes that hurt you, and if your shoes are a little too big, use inner cushions or soles to secure the foot, so that your skin doesn't rub against the inside of your shoes when you walk. Keep up that foot care regime and smooth feet are yours.
With our daily tips here on Afternoon Express, getting summer ready is a breeze. So don't miss your chance to win a fabulous vacation to Reunion Island. It's easy to enter. First, make sure your feet are ready for their moment in the spotlight with the Scholl Velvet Smooth Electronic Foot File. Then snap a footsie that's a selfie of your feet looking velvet smooth and enter via Twitter or Facebook using the hashtags #footsie, #Afternoon Express. Winning that island holiday of your dreams couldn't be easier. T's and C's apply. So please visit the Afternoon Express website for details. We'll be right back with more Terence Bridgett.
From wild nature to clear blue lagoons, Reunion Island offers a traveller a unique adventure, exploring a diversity of landscapes and cultures in one exceptional environment. Classified as a World Heritage Site, Reunion Island's stunning landscape allows you to travel from a volcanic desert into a tropical forest, all in a day. Enjoying the harmony of the island, you can experience a variety of cultures and tastes, from Asian cuisine to Creole markets. Reunion is paradise found. To enter, take a snap of your feet looking velvet smooth and enter via Twitter or Facebook using the hashtags Footsie and Afternoon Express.
Express yourself. Scholl Velvet Smooth Electronic Foot File. Perfectly smooth skin after one use.
Any occasion, anytime. Nobody makes better tea than you and 5 Roses.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express here on 3. We're spending the afternoon with one of my favorite actors, Terence Bridgett. We just can't get enough of him, can we?
Stop it.
So let's talk a bit about your stage work. All soaped up?
Yes, All Soaped Up was, I think, took me a long time to trust myself enough to be alone on a stage. So, and also to write a piece. So it was a cabaret, and it was, I would say, a primal scream. If I look at it now, I'd say it was a little clumsy and a little indulgent.
Good for you for doing it.
Yeah, no, and there's another one on its way, which might be a little less clumsy and a little less indulgent. But I do try and do 2 plays and a musical every year between the television stuff. It keeps my theatre muscularity in. It's sort of, you know, making a bit of art between the stuff that pays the rent. It keeps me happy.
I mean, we've also seen you in Jesus Christ Superstar.
Yes.
And Rocky Horror Picture Show. Do you
Rocky
still get a
Horror.
thrill from theatre?
Yes, I do. I think the exponential variable that exists with theatre every night is amazing. So you do double guess yourself because every audience has a different reaction. Every night is different. Sometimes someone's understudies answer your performance is different because you're bouncing off someone else.
Yes.
Especially in musical theatre because those have got the big crowd. So I had a fantastic time playing Pharaoh in Joseph. I had a great time playing Herod in JC Superstar. I had a very dark Herod. I didn't do the kick line. I did the screaming, ranting monologue, and I had a really cooked, deep-fried, like calamari kind of costume with these powdered dreads and this bleeding face. It was fantastic. I had a lot of fun. Rocky Horror was also fantastic. I've never had to do so much audience interaction. I'm not, for example, an uncommittee who is very comfortable with that. I'm not a stand-up, I'm an actor, so that was incredibly challenging.
It requires a different part of you
It's
to
a
come
different
through.
skill set and a completely different toolbox. I thoroughly enjoy theatre, and I go back to Shakespeare as often as I can. Maynardville, I did a double bill recently of Cardenio and Midsummer Night's Dream, playing an absolute dream part called Bottom. The press had a field day, as did Alan Committee with Terence's Bottom is Tops, etc., etc. There were many puns, but it was a gorgeous Fred Arbinson, Marcel Mayer production. I really had a lot of fun. Open air, it's one of the greatest contracts you can get, actually. Open air, Shakespeare under the stars, Beach by day, Shakespeare by night. Come on.
Oh my gosh, that's absolutely incredible. Every actor's dream. But tell me, stage musical theatre can get quite rigorous as one gets older. How do you keep up energy-wise? I mean, are you finding it more and more grueling? I'm not saying you're old, I'm just saying,
yes, you are.
Actually,
that was a very, very polite way of saying, I'm getting a bit past it, Bonnie, thanks.
No, but for real, even my job it takes a lot of energy. I can imagine doing this every night, singing, dancing.
It's great, though. It keeps you in shape because musical theatre performers are incredibly disciplined about their toolboxes. So there is a solid 45-minute physical, solid 45-minute vocal warm-up every night. So there's a level of discipline that I absolutely adore in terms of musical theatre.
Now, let's talk TV, your lifestyle show, Rough and Smooth with Paul, where you travel around South Africa doing the rough and smooth activities, you mostly the smooth ones and Paul the rough ones.
Yes, pretty much that is the premise. We met during Maynardville, actually, 12th night, doing Shakespeare, Men in Tights. And we headed off, and we've been very close friends for a good 20 years now. Wow. And we kind of do travel a lot together, but we base the show on what is essentially our relationship and the way we like to travel, because they're so different. So what you get is a very rough and a very smooth version of every given destination.
Wow.
So he'll drag me screaming through the adventure stuff, and I'll drag him and underdressed inevitably through the glamorous version. It went on very well. We shot it in both languages, which means you've got to do everything twice, because we...
Oh my God. Well, not that you're not doing everything 3 times already.
Yes, so everything, yes, you jump out of a plane twice. You jump off a building twice, because we shot it in English and Afrikaans. Obviously, the English is the resellable reality.
But I mean, it must have been quite challenging to explore different parts of your personality in that way on screen with people watching.
Yeah, it was. I think it was quite naked in a way, because it's me. It's kind of a bumped up version of me. It's quite honest. I've never done something
quite vulnerable.
There's no character to hide behind, and there's no script beyond what you've actually written for the given area.
Well, you know what? Danilo's hard at work in the kitchen making some gorgeous burgers, so I'm about to feed you in a short bit. But do you know Donna Winner?
Yes, of course I know Donna Winner. Who doesn't know Donna Winner?
Exactly. Well, listen to this. Belgian superstar Donna Winner is in South Africa for 2 spectacular concerts this weekend. Her special arena tour will showcase a superb stage, her fantastic orchestra, a lineup of hits, and even a brand new song dedicated to her South African fans. Our new guest presenter, Tarina Patel, caught up with her in Johannesburg leading up to the show. Take a look.
Every time I open up my eyes,
Belgian
superstar Donna Winner is in South Africa for 2 spectacular shows this weekend. Her special arena tour will showcase a superb stage, a spectacular orchestra, a lineup of hits, and a song especially dedicated to her South African fans. Donna, welcome to South Africa. This is probably going to be one of your most spectacular shows ever. Tell us, what can our fans expect from you?
Well, as people know from me from the past, I'm already coming to South Africa since the 90s. So we've been here before. It's been a privilege for me to be here in South Africa.
So it's like coming home.
It's like always coming back home. I'm coming here now for so many years, and I must honestly say, I fell in love from the first time that I set foot here in South Africa. Of course, people can expect my biggest hits, but also the new songs from my new album, Bloom. So it's going to be a mixture of a lot of things that people know from me.
You wrote a song, As jy my kon verstaan, If You Can Understand Me, which was released 2 months ago. So that was sung in Afrikaans.
Well, it's always when I go to a different country, I try to sing a few songs in their language, because people like when an artist singing in their language as well. So I hope that they all know my songs in Afrikaans so that they can sing along with me.
So you sing in the languages in the countries that you're performing. Makes me think, how many languages do you actually speak?
Well, the fact is that I like languages more than maths, because at school I was not good in maths, but I was good in languages, so I pick it up very easily. So, but I always take a vocal coach with me into the studio, also for the language, so that the pronunciation is okay.
So your songs aren't just special for South African fans. In fact, your message is very universal, which is so important. Tell me about the special reasoning and the meaning behind Lit van Hoop.
Well, I think at the moment it's people are looking a little bit for the sparkle of hope, so to get a better life, to dream, because dreams are very important. That dreams that they can realize and that they can go for, and well, that's always the message that I keep up with, and especially for the children, because children they are our future. So I think it's important that we give them a future, that we give them dreams to go and live for.
Absolutely. Now, we're all very excited about your new album, which you'll be performing this weekend, Bloom. It's a really pretty name, but what does it exactly mean, and where did it come from?
Well, the title Bloom comes from the fact that every song starts very small, and it grows into something very beautiful. Even if it stays small, it can be something very beautiful. So that's where the name comes from. And the songs, well, I'm working together with my musical director. We wrote a song together with Jan, another Dutch guy, especially for people with breast cancer, Hovast. And I think it's also very important that when you have problems in your life, whatever they may be, that you still can keep up with the fact that there is still hope. People can help you go through that difficult period, even though those people who have breast cancer, they are very strong. And that inspires me a lot to make music and to sing it out to the world.
I've heard that you've done something very exciting for us this weekend. You've shot a behind-the-scenes documentary, which will be released this weekend. That's so exciting. Tell us about that.
Well, I've always been very careful with my private life, because, as you know, we are public figures, and we always try to keep the private thing a little bit separate. But then so many people ask, who are you really? What is the person behind Donna Winner? And I have a daughter from 16 years old. So it was interesting now at this point that we did something behind the scenes, but we also did it in the project with my musicians to go to the new tour. So we thought, let's make a beautiful DVD with everything included in that DVD, and it's very exclusive because I've never done it before.
So some of your fans don't in fact know that Donna is in fact a stage name and not your real name. How did that come about, and how did you go about choosing your stage name?
Well, that started already in the beginning of my career, because I'm now busy for 25 years. But if I would start again now, I don't know if I would take an artistic name again. I think I would probably go with my own name.
Which is?
Chantal, because it comes from chanter. Chanter is singing, so I could have kept my name in as well. So, but anyway, I always say Donna Winner. If I lose, I still have the name Winner.
You've been in the industry for a whopping 25 years, and there seems no sign of you slowing down. What keeps you motivated? How do you just keep the fires burning?
Well, the thing is, if you make from your hobby your career, it's interesting because you can do what you like. the older you get, the more inspiration you get about different subjects where you want to sing about. And I can not only speak for myself, but I also see it from my musicians when they're on stage. We are a team. We like to make music. I think that's the most important thing, and it keeps me going.
After the success of our Donna Winner competition this week, we're excited to announce that she has given us 2 more tickets to give away for tomorrow's show in Cape Town. All you have to do, however, is SMS the keyword Express, your name and city to 33728, and you could win one of those 2 tickets to the show tomorrow night. Remember, SMSs cost R1.50 and all the T's and C's are on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. Now remember, you have only until the end of today's show to get those SMSs coming through, so make sure you do it right now. In the meantime, however, something else that is completely winning is a homemade burger. And Pueta's busy showing us how to make these gourmet, delicious dishes. We've fried up our patties, made beef ones, made vegetarian ones. We made a radish and mayo sauce. We've made a, what's this chili?
Sriracha.
Sriracha and mayo sauce.
Yes.
We're about to just show you how to assemble them all together. What is that?
And this is our heat and pour cheese sauce, which is part of the dough. And you get also the one with peppercorn, so it depends which ones you like. Now, this is the fun part, where there's no rules. So you do as you please.
Cool, so I'm going to go with the sauces and stuff at the bottom, because I suppose that helps out. And that's not the bottom, this is the bottom.
Please pass me the...
Yeah, you can start that side, we'll start this side, we'll meet in the middle.
So the horseradish one will go with the beef patty. The sriracha will go with the vegetarian.
Okay. And like you said, what I like about making gourmet burgers is really up to you. So you can go and cut up some avo if you want to put some avo in your burger.
Definitely.
You guys can do whatever you want to make it nice and gourmet.
Caramelized onions, whatever you like, favorite veggies that you like, you can just slot it on your burger. Yeah.
I'm going to reach over you here. Got some tomato.
I'll put them on the top part also.
Oh, whoops, I'm just putting it on the bottom. And it gets a nice crunch, obviously, because you've got something nice and soft, so the nice crunch for it all. And also messing this up now. What happened to this one? What happened to my sauce for this one? We're going 4-3?
Yes.
4-2, okay, deal.
So you didn't have to. Okay.
Well, we're going to continue to finish these off in the meantime. So all we're going to do basically is put this on, put a bit of lettuce on, put our patties on, cheese sauce on top for some of them.
Definitely.
Fresh ingredients, which I love.
So, can I just...
So we're going to finish assembling these for the ladies, but after the break, South Africa, we're going to be checking out a really, really interesting game with Terence Bridgett. It's one not to be missed. I hope you know your soapies.
Whoopsie.
Express yourself.
Fresh Pack. Goodness comes naturally.
You're back with us on 3 Afternoon Express. Now, we mentioned earlier that Terrence had a one-man show called All Soaped Up. We figured, with all his experience in the soap genre, that it would be appropriate to put him to the test. So we're back with Terrence, and we've set up a little game for him.
Indeed.
Take a look.
Right.
So underneath there,
nervous,
you will find something value to you.
Me and a cloche, they just make me nervous.
Careful, slowly. Slowly.
It's like bad room service, that's all I'm expecting.
Did you get it? A soap dish?
Love that.
Oh, it was so
I see what you did there.
The aim of this game basically is you're going to have to act out a whole bunch of soap characters. We're going to have to guess, between myself and Bonnie, guess who these characters are. We've got a list of them on the screen behind us. We can quickly scan through them and see which ones you're acting out and try and get as many of them as right as you can.
This is assuming
but
that
we
my
won't
acting
need
skills
to,
are good enough
Yeah,
for me
we
to
won't
crack
need
that.
to check because you're such an
You're so
extraordinary
good.
actor.
No pressure.
What do you want?
Make
And
it
in 3,
stop.
Wait.
1, soap it out.
Okay, all right, soap it out. Okay,
First one.
Okay, yes, there we go. Ek wil net nou 'n paar gevleelde woorde sê, thank you.
Well, okay.
Well done.
She's the actress, I'm just the TV presenter.
She's that chick. Marlena, I love you.
John Black.
Yes.
Got it. Cool. Oh no, very camp, coloured actor from a certain street named soap opera.
No, you can only act. You can't.
Don't describe things to me.
Okay.
Act, don't speak.
Ach nee, boer maak 'n plan, maak Clara maak klaar.
Phil says Jerome. Yes, please. It's you.
It's you. How was it so hard?
Okay, yes. I was on this mining town on this mining place.
Wow.
Chirel.
What's a chirel?
Yes.
I thought that was you again.
No,
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Kids program, strange animal.
Peter said was Z.
Thank you.
You can't describe them. Act them out. Act them
What
out.
act?
This is cheating.
I can do this one.
No, don't talk to me. Act.
Okay. Like a pretty tall person. Neopolagus bolifia.
There's a Parker Haynes.
Altus.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, he's not tall.
Yes, I'm so flourishing.
We're a great team here,
Oh,
clearly.
yes. Good evening and welcome to Top Billing. My name is not Lorna Maseko. It is-
Banana.
Thank you.
Okay. Cool, well done. One more.
Afrikaans, ek is Afrikaans actrice en ek is currently op haar rol.
Hilde van Zel.
Helena King.
Paula van der
Ek is
Lek.
Afrikaans actrice, ek is baie glamorous, ek is magazine covers en goed.
Is it Hilda van Zel? No?
No, it's not. It's not. It's Bromilda. It's Bromilda.
Thank you. I'm finished. I did it. I'm all swept up.
Hashtag flourishing. Me.
Clearly I need to watch more soapies.
But you were so amazing. We will now award you the Afternoon Express Oscar.
Oh, stop it.
Speech.
I'd just like to thank everybody, including my drama school educators, my parents, and all the people at Cape Town.
I'll let you finish. Terrence. I'll let you finish. My name's Taylor. Fantastic. Very, very well done, Terrence. It's such an honor to have you with us today. Really looking forward to seeing more of you in our TVs.
Love you.
Afternoon Express also loves giving away prizes. Now, last week, South Africa's first Lindt Chocolate Boutique opened up in Johannesburg. I wasn't there, but I've seen the pictures and guests were certainly treated to a night in chocolate heaven. Just a warning, though, for those of you who do drool at the sight of chocolate, look away now.
It was a night of decadent chocolatey bliss as guests indulge in their chocolate fantasies at the launch of South Africa's first Lindt Boutique.
Lindt has been making chocolate for many years, but not only do they make chocolate, they make the world's finest Swiss chocolate. Tonight, we'll be sampling some of these delicacies and we will experience them in a very beautiful and creative way. Join us in celebrating the launch of Africa's first Lindt Boutique right here in our very own City of Gold.
Bringing signature recipes all the way from Switzerland to Africa, this boutique is the first of many to come in our beautiful continent.
Why was it important to open a boutique store in Africa, particularly South Africa?
Well, we chose Johannesburg to start off with our retail expansion and strategy because Johannesburg for us is the retail hub, it's the commercial hub. Sandton City is a fantastic mall. We are looking forward to open further stores in Durban, Cape Town, Pretoria, and maybe some tourist destinations as well.
Dimos Simatos, Lindt Master Chocolatier, says the secret lies in the selection of raw ingredients, the roasting and blending to create their signature smooth, melting sensation.
So this event focuses very strongly on the art of chocolate. Tell us more about that.
As you can see, we've got a selection of chocolate showpieces that are made entirely with Lindt chocolate. And those range from chocolate rhino to the Swiss Matterhorn. We've got things like the Vuvuzela. So it was a journey from Switzerland to South Africa, taking a few influences and creating it into chocolate art. When it comes to pairing of chocolate, red wines really go well with dark chocolate varieties. A white wine and champagne will go really well with our milk and white chocolate. And then pairing with coffee, a 90% cocoa from Lindt would be ideal.
Guests couldn't get enough of the assortment of chocolates. It was like they were experiencing chocolate for the very first time.
Been an awesome event. They've really put out the red carpet here, and just what the master chocolatiers can do with the chocolate. I mean, how creative is that? The craftsmanship, it's on another level. It takes them days to come up with that, so I really applaud them.
Going in there now and filling up my bag, I was so surprised to find all the different varieties of the flavors I didn't even know about. Like, I didn't know they had a coconut flavor, for example, so I was very impressed with all the variety in the store that you can't find in other retail outlets.
It is beautiful. It's one of the most amazing stores I've ever seen. Super excited about it being here, and I can't wait to shop here more.
What experience are you hoping that your customers will walk away with tonight?
to feel like they've been transported to a completely different world, an escape from reality. Once they've gone on this very decadent and indulgent chocolate journey, trying all the different chocolates that we have on offer, feeling pampered, because that's what chocolate is. It's enjoyable, you need to feel great about it.
I think the most important is that they walk away with a sweet experience, with most indulgent chocolates that you can ever get in South Africa, and that people see what innovative products we're offering.
And we just hope that we have made everybody's world a little bit sweeter.
What an incredible experience. We want to give 2 lucky viewers the opportunity to experience the art of chocolate making at a Lindt studio, as well as a Lindt creation hamper. So pick up your phone now and SMS Lindt, your name and city to 33728. And don't forget to visit our website, afternoonexpress.co.za, for all the terms and conditions. We're about to take a short commercial break, and when we come back, Deutsch as well as Shekinah perform live.
Surrender to indulgence. Which will you give into first? Creation from the Lindt Master Chocolatier.
Welcome back to the best way to spend your weekend right here on Afternoon Express. Now make sure you tune in for Winner Home tonight at 7:30 on 3. After last week's bedroom design fiasco, the producers have decided to throw a few curveballs at the contestants, including an individual challenge where they'll be pitted against one another. And remember, no one is safe from elimination. As if that wasn't enough excitement, in case you haven't already got your tickets, the 5FM Joburg Live Loud is coming tomorrow, the 12th of September at Marks Park Sports Club in Emmarentia. South Africa's top recording artists from across the country, including the likes of AKA, KO, Ricky Rick's going to be there, Freshly Ground's going to be there, the Parlour Tones are going to be there, as well as Jimmy Nevis. They're all going to be performing live. Tickets are on sale at CompuTicket, and you can find more information at 5fm.co.za. Don't be the one that's left behind. Book your tickets now. It's going to be an incredible, incredible day out. And we're very lucky in our loft today to be having also some incredible performers joining us. Welcome Shekinah and Deutsch.
Hello.
Guys, first of all, that song, Back to the Beach, has captured the hearts of many South Africans. We'll all know the sound of it, but maybe to get to know the people behind the songs. How did you guys come together?
Yeah. We came together, we did a competition together, and we were in the same group. So after the competition, we just ended up making music. So it's been like since 2012. Yeah.
Okay. And the song Back to the Beach obviously is a real hit. I think in many ways you guys have got a nice combination of that chilled summer feel to it. Plus you've got some really good quality production on top. How did you guys go about producing this track? Because you're independents really in your production.
Yeah, I think I was having a studio session with Sketchy Pongo, who works in Durban with us, and me and myself and Shek went through, we listened to some beats, we decided on one, and yeah, Shek was down on holiday from Joburg, and so we just revolved the song around the feeling
the situation,
that she had then.
Amazing.
And yeah, we wrote, recorded, finished the song in the afternoon, and then yeah.
You guys approached the record label to do the distribution for you guys, which has really helped, I think, in many ways, just to get it out there. But in terms of your careers, are you guys both full-time into this music thing, or are you doing other things on the side?
I study.
What do you study?
I study musical performance.
Okay, so it's kind of in the same field, which is exactly in the same field.
It's the same
so
field,
right.
yeah.
And you, Carl?
Yeah, I'm a full-time chiropractor.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I run a health business called M&D Health, yeah.
Oh, amazing. So if you and I will click probably, because we'll
click.
We click. Anybody got it? Good one. Okay, let's talk more about the music. I'm very excited when new artists break into this industry. Someone like Beatenberg released a track that kind of expand over across all genres, encapsulated hearts of all South Africans. This song seems to have the same kind of value to it. But being new artists, being independents, being very, very young, both of you, what is going to be the follow-up? How are you guys going to follow up this music thing? Because it's a real business moving forward now. Because now everyone's got your attention. Well, you've got everyone else's attention. What's next?
I think what's difficult is that Back to the Beach was it was more fun and natural for us to do, and now that there's a follow-up, we're struggling to force that chemistry. So right now we're chilling, we go to studio together, and if something comes, and it comes, and if it doesn't, we won't force it, yeah.
Okay, so there isn't something necessarily in the pipeline for a follow-up?
There is.
I think it's just about getting time to be together in studio and just have like a moment's rest where we can just focus on recording a song for like a day.
And vibe the song.
And then,
Well, you guys have got a bit of a surprise coming up this weekend. I don't know if we're allowed to mention anything, are we? Is it all quiet?
Very quiet.
It's very quiet. So if you guys got your tickets, all I'm just saying, if you're going and got your tickets to go to a concert, do not worry because you might be seeing another performance. But right now, enough about that. It's the live performance right here on Afternoon Express. Back to the beach, like song that caught everyone's hearts in South Africa. Take it away, guys.
Thank you.
Cool, thank you. So excited.
Let's take it back to the beach where we were young and carefree, and this is how it should be. Set the city down, feel me. Hey, let's take it back to the beach when it was just you and me. Yeah, baby, you're all that I need. Set the city down, feel good no more, and there's too much push and go. Hey, always in the fast lane, always a fast lane. I set the city down, feel good no more. I need it nice and slow. Rolling with my play, rolling it that way. Hey, set the city down, feel me. What? Let's take it back to the beach. Hey, when we were young and carefree. And this is how it should be. Set the city down, feel me. Hey, let's take it back to the beach when it was just you and me. Yeah. Baby, you're all that I need. Set the city down, feel good no more. We're all just chasing dough. Yeah. Always the papers, chasing the papers. I set the city down, feel good no more. I'm longing for the shores. Yeah. I left my heart there, she stole my heart there. Set the city down, feel me. Hey. Let's take it back to the beach when we were young and carefree. Yeah. And this is how it should be. Set the city down, feel me. Hey. Let's take it back to the beach when it was just you and me. Yeah. Baby, you're all that I need. Set the city down, feel me. How long till we get there? I hear it calling me. Ain't it funny how we long for the way it used to be? The way it used to be, yeah. And you know when we get there, our life will be carefree. What? How did we get this lost? Living out our dreams. Hey, 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 hey. Let's take it back to the beach where we were young and carefree. Yeah. And this is how it should be. Set the city down, feel me. Let's take it back to the beach when it was just you and me. Yeah. Baby, you're all that I need. Set the city down, feel good no more. There's too much push and go. Always in the fast lane, always the fast lane. I set the city down, feel good no more. I need it nice and slow. Rolling with my babe, rolling it that way. Set the city down, feel me.
Hey.
Guys, the city might not be feeling you, but we're feeling you here.
You guys are all I need. I'm the biggest fan. Like, I'm actually going to take a picture and show it to my son that I was actually with you. Because we're such fans.
Legends. Guys, in terms of your relationship, is this going to be the future? Shekinah or Shekinah as well as Kyle Deutsch? Is that going to be like the sort of thing moving forward? Is that what you're calling yourselves?
I don't think we'll label ourselves an entity because we feel like it'll close us into only working together, and we want to be independent as well.
Sure, man. This song is so ready for summer. Sorry, you wanted to add something?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to say that I think in this industry, it's not good to limit yourself.
Yeah.
So it's nice that we have this duo thing going on because we can do lots of different types of gigs. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's awesome.
This food looks insane, by the way. Even if I do say so myself.
I've been smelling it all morning.
Vegetarian, non-vegetarian?
Non-vegetarian.
Non-vegetarian. You guys can help yourselves. I don't want to be that guy who touches your burger as well. So I'll just pass them on. All those ones that are closest to you are homo.
Are you guys Okay, cool.
Me?
Yes.
Denton goes berserk.
Denton goes berserk.
Keep watching 3.
Wow.
Well, then there you go. Lots of love went to that one.
So Denton on High Rollers goes berserk.
He goes berserk. There's a movie coming out in February, and yeah, watch the space. It doesn't stop. It's quite relentless. You know that.
Okay,
You two are luminous, by the way. Bonnie and I were saying an unpredictable combination, but an absolutely luminous one. It's fantastic. Yeah.
Awesome. So much love going on in our show. You guys can also share some love with us tomorrow, not tomorrow, Monday on Afternoon Express, because we have got some very cool guests joining us in the loft first 15 minutes of the show. Jacques Terreblanche is going to be here on Monday, which we're very excited for. Plus, something I'm so excited for. We're making coffee and chocolate truffles on Monday. It's one of those recipes you do not want to miss. So make sure you stay tuned next week between 4 and 5 p.m. right here on Afternoon Express.
Yeah.
For now, though, have a blessed weekend. Good night and happy
See
eating,
you
South
Monday.
Africa.
Happy
Bye.
eating.
Next week on Afternoon Express, Jacques Terreblanche and Anne Hirsch join us in the loft. We catch up with sports presenter Jody Hendricks, and we bring you some of South Africa's top musical performers leading up to the Rugby World Cup opening.
Another feel-good production.